and you can't really see me all together, so I'm just gonna wing it here. Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple of things on the workbook for those of you that are just joining for clarity, for inspiration. This is your talk for Motivation Monday. So those of you that are going to be viewing the video are the lucky ones because you get to see and hear at the same time. And I will be uploading these videos. So if you did not catch the live, here it is. You're lucky in luck. All right. And let's get going. Let me just clear this off here. All right, how are we doing? How's everybody doing today? I hope that you are having a marvelous Monday. I wanted to do a talk on Motivation Monday, and this is all about your dream and your clarity, inspiration, and how you too can attain your goals. So let's just flip through here. Motivation Monday is all about inspiration and how I can offer value to you guys, you people out there that are in business, thinking about business. You have a dream, you have some goals about a business that you want to do, but you're just not quite sure. Things are not sticking. If you stick around and follow with me, you're going to learn some tips and value that you can apply in your life for life matters, as well as coach for business coaching. Sorry. And so without that further ado, let's get started. I totally believe in journaling and planning for your success. As you can see, I have my planner, my handy dandy sweet success planner. It is one of those things that gives me a bird's eye view of my day, my week, my month, whatever month that I am planning. And certainly if you want to think in long term for like 2 to 3, 6 months from now or 9 months, maybe you want to plan your whole year, you're able to do that inside of my Sweet Success Planner. One planner is you're going to get about four months. So one planner a quarter. This is like 29 weeks or something like that. But you're going to get enough. So if you want to order 3 at once, you can. If you want to get the Sweet Success Planner kit to start off, you can as well. If you have issues or try to order online on my site and you're not able to, please do let me know. I keep an open line of communication. I want to make sure that you get your goals and things underway and that you're elevating your daily journey. That's so important to me. I work in different areas of life situations, matters from anxiety, stress, and business with the focus of entrepreneurship. And so today's Monday motivation is all about your journey. This is all about you. And I'm just here to be a servant to help point you in the direction, to help give you things to think about in terms of life and business. You know, for many of us, entrepreneurship, you just can't clock in and clock out, right? It kind of goes with you. You live, eat, breathe, and sleep it. And today's thing is all about you and your dream and clarity and what it is that you see, what your purpose is, your why, you know, those reasons why you're doing something, and also what does your life look like, you know, at your happiest? What does your life look like at your happiest? So if you don't have my Clarity Dream bundle, go to the link that's in my bio or go to the site and you'll get the link and you'll have access to a few freebies and as well as this 7-day dream challenge that I put together. And every Monday it starts over so you can get stronger and stronger and stronger. And today's peak here is Motivation Monday and what is your purpose? So when you journal for 2 to 3 minutes a day, you're going to have the questions and prompts that are listed on the page. I have this for the reason of showing you, and I printed this out many different times. I put this together, which is why I love it. And one of the things that we need to get is established is the framework that you're going to build around your endeavors, your venture, your life, elevating your journey in business and life. It's about creating the best version of yourself. We all have many different layers. We're all on a journey in this thing called life, right? And one of the things is purpose. Maybe you're in business and you really didn't think about what your purpose is and how you're going to serve in your purpose inside of your marketplace, inside of your business. So when it comes to purpose, what is your purpose? And your purpose is basically your assignment on earth. Your purpose is basically your assignment on earth. This is the thing that you're going to fulfill before your time is up, basically, right? Before your time is up. That's what it is. Your passion, however, your passion is something that you're gifted at, you're skilled at. It's something that you love to do, something that you've developed the love from like to love, right? And often people get those confused, passion and purpose. Can you get paid? Can you monetize your genius through your passion or purpose? Yes, you can. Okay, and so when you follow me along, you're going to learn exactly more clarity in those areas of how you can be fulfilled and how you can be the best server out there in your passion, in your purpose, the things that you have for your life. One of the things that I heard said many years ago was the most expensive place in the world is the cemetery, because that's where all the dreams go to die. And I made it my point ever since I heard that, was so profound to me, that it is the greatest statement. Before you die, you want to know that you've given everything you've got to the day you die in service of others. And there are people right now going through what you're going. I don't know all your details. I don't know what you're going through. And I know that there's no coincidences in who this video is going to land to, but I can assure you that you keep going. You keep your chin up. You keep going. You're going to get there. Be in faith. Have absolute faith. And try to do the things that you need to do every single day to get there and serve at your best. You will not go wrong. And are we going to make choices that are not going to be good choices that are going to get us to where we need? Absolutely. But do we stop? No, we dust ourselves off, we pick ourselves up, and we have the ultimate faith that we are going to get through this. We are going to believe and know and have faith and trust in the Lord that we will get through this. And the purpose is that we serve. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling out, if you're feeling at your lowest, if you feel like you're in the bottom of the valley and you're looking up the mountains, and you just wish you could get to the top of the mountains because you feel that that's where you're most, well, I wish I could do this and then I would be my happiest place, right at the top of the mountain. And it's the work that we do at the bottom of the hill, it's the work that we do in the bottom of the valley in order to get to the top that develops our character. We understand what our strengths are. We understand, there's some limitations to ourselves. Like, in life where we feel like we can't accomplish certain things and for whatever reason that is. But I can assure you that, for me, I have faith. I believe in Christ. I understand his word says Psalm 121, for if we look to the hills, where does our help come from? Our help comes from the maker of heaven and earth. And that God moves things in shifts things for us to be able to move through, to have strength. But be careful what you pray for, because if you pray for strength, you're going to get the trials and the things to go through. So maybe you're in the cusp of your tribulation in trying to go through that valley, go through the lowest of your times. And I want to encourage you, and this message is for you today, that understand and have faith that your purpose is for your reason, and that you need to develop yourself and be stronger and get through those things, and that we're not alone. We don't have to do them alone, and that's what this support is for. Now, if we're going through, we're going through life, we know what our purpose is, but we're not really quite sure on why it is we're doing what we're doing um, every day, why we decided to pick up that entrepreneurship dream and venture, why we decided to start that home-based business, why we decided to start that health and wellness journey, right? And so we need to discover and clarify our why, because that is the thing, guys. That is the thing that gets us up in the day, in the morning. It gets us up throughout, the trials and the seasons that we go through, that we need to break through and overcome. We don't want to go around it. We want to go through it. We want to have that experience to understand that we're doing it because of faith, and we understand that we have a purpose, and we know why we're going to do whatever it is we feel we're called to do in the marketplace. And that is your why. That is the second question here, is what is your why? When I ask people, well, what wakes you up in the morning, and people would say bills, the kids, the pets, job, and because if I don't go to job, I don't make money. So that's their reason of why they do what they do. Now, for entrepreneurs, we get that choice. We're put in a position where we have to make those choices every day. There's no one over us cracking the time clock, and we don't punch in and punch out, right? At least most of you entrepreneurs don't, unless you actually time yourself for all the things that you do. But your why is compelling enough. Like, I want to get up in the morning and serve at my best because I have people that I care about. I have my family, I have my friends, but most of all, I have my family that I want to leave a legacy for when I'm alive and when I'm gone. What is your why? Well, I have kids, I have a child, I have, a family. I want to leave them a legacy while they're alive and while they're gone, while I'm gone, right? For others, it's I want to be in health and wellness. I want to experience a new body that's waiting to come out, and all of these layers of, fluffiness are not serving their purpose. So I want to lose the weight. I want to be healthy. I want to feel good in my own skin because I want to live longer for my family. I want to live for my grandkids. I want to, there's so many I wants and I needs inside the scope of a why that we learn along the way why we're really doing something, why we want to get to where we're going. And it's not just because of us, it's because we're serving a greater purpose, and we're inside of that why, and we want to be better for other people because we serve better. When you do better, you feel better, you have a plan, you serve better, and you become that best person that you need to be for your life. And well, what does this all look like? Right? What does it all look like to you? If you were to picture now what your ideal day would be, your ideal morning, if we were to just take a part of your day being the morning and to think about what would your ideal day be, what would it look like if you knew you couldn't fail, and what does that look like for you? So inside of our why, inside of our purpose, we think of, well, what does that look like for you? And this is the thing. When you were at your happiest, could be a business, maybe you switched careers, maybe you switched business and you went on to other things. Maybe you're still trying to get back to clarity. But what does it look like for you when you were at your happiest? Think about the last time when you were at your happiest and what that looked like. And I want you to take time in this day on Motivation Monday to answer those questions. If you don't have this workbook, I implore you to go get the workbook. You can find it in the link in the bio, print it out, and it's all about your dream workbook, and it's a 7-day challenge. I want you to take the challenge with us. And I built a new growing community surrounded about clarity, inspiration, and empowerment. And I want you to think and consider, what does your life look like? If in the morning you could change something about your morning, what would it be and what would it look like to you? And would it make you happy? Think about that. Really ponder on that while you're, throughout your day. For the next 24 hours, I want you to consider what your mornings could look like. It could be an example of 2 to 5 minutes of self care time, journaling time, quiet time, when everyone else is asleep, pets are asleep, kids are asleep, the phones aren't ringing, you have just you and your time. 2 to 5, 10 minutes, even 15 minutes. Whatever that looks like for you, would that make you happy? And what would that do for you? And I want you to write it down in your own words. And remember that this workbook is for you. No other eyes are going to see it. It's just you and yourself writing what you believe is going to be your purpose, your why, and what makes you happy. And don't consider all the other pages. Just focus on one. I know a lot of us like to skip ahead, but I want to encourage you to stay on Monday, really focus and really put value into yourself. I'm giving you the tools, I'm pouring value into you so you can pour value into yourself, back into yourself, and then help someone else that is aside out in the world that's got same challenges, has similar weaknesses and strengths, that you complement one another. Iron sharpens iron, right? So there are strengths that you have that someone else may need, or who may look up to, who can learn, right? When they say iron sharpens iron, you learn from each other. Okay, big things happen with big amounts of people that you're locking arms with. So we're not in competition with each other. We should be running forward with each other and helping each other and inspiring one another. And that's why I felt really good to put an impact movement together to help impact people near and far, people in the United States, people in far off countries who have access to internet. They need help too, right? So there are people existing outside of the 50 states, and there's people that are feeling just how you're feeling, wanting to know an answer, wanting to have a tool like this that they can sit and sort things out. I'm actually putting together a miniature size workbook that's surrounding about, drowning out the food noise. And I've been on my wellness weight loss journey for quite some time, and through many different venues of lifestyle changes, habit changes, and food. And it all just boils down to aside from chemical imbalance or medical reasons, but it comes down to the food noise and how to manage those habits and things. So together, that's been really cool. And so anyway, I want you to consider that. Also, you're going to have access to an audio. It's my 13-minute audio, and it will be inspirational and empowering for you to get the clarity you need to help you decide to make those changes that you really need. And you're going to get a bonus workbook for entrepreneurs. It has you in mind to give you some tips and strategies for social media posting and things like that. Just like tools are quick, simple, and quickly implementable, and to where you can take and consume the product and then go and apply it and use it for your business, use it for your life. So anyway, this is my pleasure to come on here today. Tune in for next week, Monday, as we go through Motivation Monday and tips and things on how to help you. And I want to know some comments for those of you that are watching, what you got out of the 7-day Monday motivation. You want to share your testimony on this, please do drop a comment. And it's my pleasure to serve you. This is Lorelei saying, have a great day and expect one. Bye.